We are checking up on the landscaping, so you can see here how beautiful this rock wall is. We can go ahead and get this cleaned up, weed eater and such, and still got quite a bit more to do. I want to get all this junky weeds, these big bushy weeds, but those are harder to get. You gotta use little chainsaws and clompers and clippers. These are called Bomani trees, so they're about to turn yellow. It's that time of season. They're beautiful. All the leaves flower and turn yellow and then spread more Bomani. But I don't want to drive back here because those little Bomani stumps are notorious for popping tires. And so as you can see right here how tall and thick the grass was. And so all the grass was like this. And it looks like there's a little... maybe not. I was gonna say it looks like maybe that rock wall kind of goes back a little bit, but not really. So this little bit of grass that's right here, that's all we got to clear to get right over to the edge. So I'm gonna have them go ahead and get rid of all this as well. Keep going all the way over there to the edge. Okay, now we're starting to see the land shaped up a little bit. As we knew, had this really beautiful rock wall here on the entrance on the right. So along the drive, as we come in, we have this rock wall on the right, like I said. And I'm pretty sure that's the boundary, the property boundary. We'll be double checking on that as well. And you can see back down the driveway now, starting to come together. We can see a little bit. Let's see how it looks back here. Now I'm getting excited. Get all the way back here. Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna be really excited once we get right back there to that corner, because we're gonna be able to start to see the whole lot. They got a lot done and there's a lot more to go. This looks like just a ton of gas for the weed eater and a weed eater line and manpower time. So we'll get cleared right back to that corner probably by the next time we take a video. Back up some. All of this tall stuff right here. Gonna get all this mowed down so it'll be the same level as what we've got in front of us. Here. So this last week looked like this, and so next week this will look like this. All right, that is most elementary as we can get. Sorry for the camera being more shaky today. Have the camera steady thing with me today. And that's an industry technical term, in case you're curious. It's called the camera steady thing. Google that and I guarantee you're going to come up with exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so cool. Let's go right over here and you can start to see now how the excavation kind of ends right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah. Okay, now we're starting to see this edge over here. Good, good. Okay. Here. Good. So that's all wild down there with big tall trees still needs to be excavated completely. Needs to be flattened out. And it might be a nice little like a parking area or something like that with all these trees. I'll have to look into that as we keep cleaning. I'll have the boys go through there and clean up all this underbrush so we can actually see it. We'll get rid of some of these junk trees. Like, Mamani. And this one right here, this is a bush that grows up. It's productive though. It grows up and then it falls over and it breaks up these rocks. So whenever you have this lava rock, it gets down in there. Because every one of these little tiny little things right there is a seed, and they get down into the cracks, and then they come up and they break up the rocks. And then the dirt gets down into the rocks, and then you have stuff like these flowers that'll grow. And then that breaks up the rocks more, and then you get that bigger trees that'll grow, and then eventually you got the big ohias like that. Anyway, my little biology lesson for the day, or I don't know, what is that? Not biology. Plants of some sort. Okay, so we can look over here. Let's see here. Yep, we can kind of see the edge of the excavation right through there. I don't have jeans on, so I'm not going to go traipsing through today and scratch up my legs too much. But right over there we can see it. And next time we come out, we're going to have a really big view of this 1 acre where we're going to be building stores. So we've got a little bit over 40,000 square feet in this area, and 20,000 square feet is the size of the facility. All right. Yeah, 20,000 is the size of the facility. I believe that we're going to be, that's the goal we're shooting for right now. A lot of that's going to depend on what the planning department will allow and all this kind of thing. So, just do a little bit more filming as we're walking out. Sorry it's so bouncy, like I said. Maybe I could steady it up. Try to concentrate. I'm really happy with this rock wall right here. It's just beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, so that's nice. And then we'll get the boys, they'll come and they'll keep getting all this out of here, and maybe they'll put it further in the back. It looks like they're taking it out of here, which is good. It looks like they're wrapping it up in the trailer or truck or something and getting it out of here, especially all this bigger stuff. And we're back out to the front. As you can see, this is shaping up. We've got the Hawaiian Ava bar down there. Ava is like kava. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Right there. So like I said, turn it into kind of like a little day market, swap meet kind of thing. I don't know if that was a car backfire or a gunfire behind me. It's agricultural land out here. Who knows? Okay. And so what we're looking at is right back there. That's our 1 acre that we're going to be ground leasing to build self-storage units. And then if you see right here, this is the entrance. And so we'll have to have something in our contracts about, you know, use of the gate for entrance or something like that. Kind of like an easement, like a rental easement or something like that. I guess I'll be learning whatever that term is. Rental easement? I don't think that's really it, but that's effectively what it's going to be. Right-of-way access, I bet you that's what it is. It's something like that. Right-of-way. Something like that. Okay, so probably right around here, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 feet back or something like that will probably be the big gate. I'm guessing we'll have like a large, you know, a gate, like an electronic gate that rolls open or swings open whenever storage renters come and they rent. They'll have like an access code on their phone, and they'll just click their access code and it'll open up for them. All right, I'm in the road, so let me get out of the road before I get run over. Aloha.